Renowned Filipino urban planner has raised concerns about the extent of corruption in the country infrastructure projects and its consequences. MJ Mondejar is back for more news.
I'm also director for construction infrastructure at PCCI. Contractors tell me 30 to 40% of infrastructure construction goes to corruption.
That's the revelation of renowned Filipino urban planner Jun Palafox in an interview in the program 3 p.m. Pilipinas Muna on SMNI. According to this team architect, the feedback he received from friends and contractor acquaintances highlighted a significant problem. For instance, he mentioned the structural vulnerabilities of buildings due to the use of substandard materials, particularly concerning the feared 7.2 magnitude earthquake, or the big one, that could hit Metro Manila at any time.
Let's say a contractor has to bribe 30-40%. Where will they reduce the specifications? So I said with magnitude 7.2 in Metro Manila, buildings, bridges, infrastructure that involve corruption, for God forbidding, they will all collapse.
According to a study by the Japan International Cooperation Agency or JICA in 2004, around 50,000 people could lose their lives during the feared earthquake in Metro Manila during that time. What about in 2023? Palafox attributed the root cause of the problem to the widespread practice of bribery or payoffs within the government.
It's so hard to get building permit. Now, some contractors tell me, and developers, excavation permit, lagay.
Yeah.
Building permit, lagay. Occupancy permit, lagay. Fire occupancy permit, you have to buy their specified.
Contractors, according to Palafox, have no choice but to work with a budget allocated for government projects that come their way. Some are even afraid to expose and report corruption in the infrastructure sector.
Contractors are telling me, and they are afraid to be identified. One contractor told me he had to fork out 28% just to get paid. And contractors, I think the profit margin contractor 10 to 15%.
10, 15, the highest is 20%
But
income.
if 40% is corruption, where will they either overprice by 40% or reduce your specifications, steel bars by 40%?
Palafox mentioned that during the previous administration, there were those who planned to engage in corruption, but backtracked because they feared the strict stance of former President Rodrigo Duterte against government corruption.
Factor of fear na wala na, which we have with Duterte. May factor of fear for the corrupt. There's also a factor of fear for those victims of corruption and red tape. They are afraid of the mayors, building officials, and so on, to report.
Palafox is urging all Filipinos to report officials involved in corruption to the media or either make it viral on social media. He believes it's not too late to correct the mistakes in the country and achieve the goal of making the Philippines a first world country in the future. This, according to Palafox, can only happen if Filipinos change their stance on issues of irregularities and corruption. For Government of Philippines, MJ Mondejar, SMNI News.